How is your frugal life going these days? If you're like me and like many of us, you may be looking around any place that you can to find ways to save money in your everyday life. We live in interesting times, folks, and the things that we used to do may seem like they don't work anymore. Is that true? Let's find out. In this video, I'm going to share with you 9 tips for a frugal daily routine that will, yes, will help save you money. Let's do this. Welcome, I'm Amy, and here at Frugal Over 50, I give you tips and tools for frugal living. Hola a todos, el día de hoy les voy a compartir 9 tips para una rutina en la vida frugal que les va a ahorrar dinero. I've got these 9 tips right here on my phone, but I also want to take you along with me as I practice these in my everyday life to show you how they work for me. Maybe these 9 frugal living routines will help you save money too. Number 1, prep that food and clean your kitchen. In my case, I have a bag of black beans that has been sitting around for a while. If you're from Venezuela, you call them habichuelas negras. If you are from Mexico or somewhere else, you call them frijoles negros. Whatever you call them, you put them in a bowl, you cover them with water, and you soak them for 8 hours, and then you just boil them up. Stick around later in the video. I'm going to show you what I made with these black beans. But that's all I had to do. It was very simple, and those black beans had been staring at me every time I opened my drawer that has the beans in it for like a couple of months. And I said, I gotta prep the beans, and so I did. And while you're prepping, also clean your kitchen. You know, I originally got this idea from Fly Lady. Are any of you Fly Lady fans? I'm not a classic Fly Lady fan, but I remember her talking about if you don't know where to start with whatever is going on in your life, whatever chaos is happening, start by cleaning your kitchen sink. And I remember doing that during times in my life that were extremely difficult. And now, when I'm not sure what to do, how to save money, how to live my frugal life, I go in there and I start at my kitchen sink and I work outward and clean the kitchen. And I recommend this to you because when you are cleaning your kitchen, you are also subconsciously taking inventory of what you have. You are also subconsciously preparing, see above under prep, the area so that you can make delicious food using what you have in your pantry, your fridge, and your freezer without feeling like you have to go out because your kitchen is just too messy to cook in. So prepping and cleaning go hand in hand. If you have not prepped and cleaned anything in your kitchen yet today, join me and let's do a little prep and clean together. Number 2, explore the store. Now, I don't usually talk here on this channel about going to the store and getting good deals. Here, what I'm talking about is going to the store to explore things that I really need. For instance, it was time for me to get new glasses, so I went in and I tried on a couple of pairs, and within a fairly short period of time, I was able to find, with my prescription, a set of glasses that would work really well for me for working at the computer, which is what I do most of the time. It was fantastic. Later on, I was also able to go back and get contacts so that when I'm recording YouTube videos, you folks aren't blurry. I'm really happy that I was able to explore the store and go get contacts and glasses that would work for me. Also, I have talked for several years about wanting to do gardening, and this is not the year for it, but it is a great year for me to explore what's out there, what implements are out there, what works well in an apartment, on a balcony, and what products are available for a beginning gardener such as myself. And it turns out that where I live now, container gardening, balcony gardening, just all kinds of small gardens are really popular. And so next year, when it's time for me to do a garden, I'm going to be ready because I explored the store. I also really enjoy looking at books in this store, and I want to know if you have any of the books that I found in the store, and what is your recommendation? Are they worth putting on a list at the library? Are they worth buying? Tell me about it. Tip number 3, do your job, whatever your job is. In this particular case, my job is teaching voice lessons, and I really enjoy teaching voice lessons. And you folks have said that you enjoy watching me teach them, so I'm sharing this with you here, but I teach voice lessons almost every day of the week. And when I go and do my job, I feel ready to rock and roll, and I earn a little money, and it's great for my soul, and it's good for my pocketbook, and I'm earning instead of spending. So join me and do your job. Little drop your jaw, release your abs, and then it's like, you feel it? That's it. That's the one. That's it. Number 4, explore the outdoors. I had you exploring the store with me earlier. Now let's explore outdoors. Where I live, it is beautiful. Recently, everything has been absolutely blossoming and in bloom. We were very fortunate to have a beautiful late spring and early summer where I live now. It was a joy for me, a child of the tropics, to discover things going from ice to bloom in just a matter of a couple of weeks. It was such a delight, and I have been treasuring the time that I could go and explore outdoors. And I hope that where you live, whether you live in a cityscape that excites you or whether you live in nature that feeds your soul, I hope that you find a way today even to get outdoors and explore. If it is not safe because you live in a place with high pollution, for instance, then I invite you to join me here as we go on a beautiful walk in nature.
The great yellow sun is reflecting in your deep blue eyes. The day has begun. You spin around, you laugh to yourself, and I see you shine in every color, resting your head in my arms. You sing la 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 la. My God, I think I might be in love. Get rid of all your sorrows in the summer city. You'll never feel alone as long as you're with me. Get rid of all your sorrows in the summer city. There's no place on earth I would rather be.
If you're getting value out of this video, would you give it a like and consider subscribing? If you'd like to contribute to the growth of the channel, click the link below for coffee, where you can make a one-time contribution or you can become a monthly member. And remember, you are welcome here. Number 5, cook your favorite breakfast. Don't get fancy, just enjoy cooking what you love to eat. And then you know what you're gonna do? That's right, you're gonna clean the kitchen again. If you were a little bit reluctant earlier in the video to get in your kitchen and do some prep, do some cooking, do some cleaning, now's the time. Take your phone with you, take your computer with you, go in the kitchen, and let's cook and let's clean together. 6, do your hair. You know, you feel better, you feel more put together, you feel less impulsive in your life when you've taken the time to just fix yourself up. So do your hair and you're ready for your day. And then number 7, eat those beans that you prepped earlier in the week. Those beans moved from the drawer where you kept the beans into the bowl where you soaked the beans into the pot where you cooked the beans. Now put them into the tortilla, add some lettuce, and eat those beans. They're gonna be delicious. Did you prep something earlier this week, but right now you're thinking to yourself, you know what? I think I'd rather go out to eat. Don't. Go to your fridge, get what you prepped, and eat it. It's gonna be really good, I promise. Number 8, because we're all about routines here, do your job again. In this case, I'm doing a part of my job that is just entirely online, where I just sit at the computer and type and enjoy my work. Do your job again and again and again. These things come back over and over, whether it's preparing and cooking food, whether it's doing your job, whether it's arranging your hair. The daily routines that make our lives work really make our lives work. And this leads me into number 9, which is walk to the store. Let's go together. I really enjoy living in a walkable neighborhood where I can walk to make small shopping trips or even large ones sometimes, and where I can be out in nature and exploring the store. Those 2 aspects of my routine can combine, and I have great enjoyment, and I come back home refreshed with what I need and with my soul fed with the beauty of nature. Do you wonder how these routines keep you frugal and saving money? It's because they keep you focused on what matters to you, on what your priorities are. That will save you money both on a daily basis and in the future. And I'd like to end here with a quote from the late, great science fiction author Octavia Butler, who said, "Forget inspiration. Habit is more dependable. Habit will sustain you whether you're inspired or not." I do hope that these tips have inspired you to enjoy your frugal daily routine and to know that every time you complete a routine task in your home, in your life, and for yourself, you are saving money and you are living frugally. I can't wait to see you again soon. Nos vemos pronto. Bye!
The great yellow sun is reflecting in your deep blue eyes. The day has begun. You spin around, you laugh to yourself, and I see you shine in every color.